this video, I will be reviewing the Zoe Traveler, Zoe's travel stroller that is affordable, fits in the overhead bin of an airplane, and only weighs 13 pounds. So be sure to stay tuned to find out how this model holds up against its more expensive competitors. If you're new here, I'm Emily. I'm the stroller mom. I review strollers, car seats, carriers, and baby gear for moms and families. I'm a mom of 3, and I test these strollers with my 3 children to help you hopefully find the best stroller for your family. Please be sure to subscribe as well as like this video so other parents can find it. And if you do plan on purchasing this stroller, be sure to shop through the description because I have a link that will save you $15 off any of the Zoe strollers. So let's dive in. So the Zoe Traveler retails for $249, and at the airing of this video, Zoe is releasing a limited edition version of the Traveler that comes in 3 unique colorways and, in honor of Earth Day, is made out of 100% recycled fabrics. So be sure to check out the link now because this is only a limited edition. Now, if you're watching this video after the limited edition has already sold out, it still is relevant, and I'll cover the difference in the material and fabrics later on in the video. So what do you get for the $249? Let me tell you. So the Zoe Traveler comes like this. It also includes its bumper bar as well as a parent cup holder, which is awesome. Almost always you have to purchase those separately. And another thing that I was super impressed with when I got the stroller is it also comes with little like caps that go over where the bumper bar is, which is great because you never know when your child's gonna smush a snack in there. So let's kind of start with the handlebar. It is not adjustable. However, it is a nice leatherette detailing here. It's comfortable, easy to use. I am at 5'5", am very comfortable pushing it. My husband at 6 foot is very comfortable. Most travel strollers do not have adjustable handlebars. In fact, the only one I know of is the Ergo Metro. So overall, it's going to be pretty similar to its competitors. Moving on to the canopy. Now, something that was interesting to me is the canopy does come pretty close to your hands. It doesn't quite touch like the new Travel, but it is like when not extended, it does kind of touch your hands. So that's just something to know. It's not the end of the world. The materials are wonderful. I really like the Earth Day limited edition version. However, the original Zoe materials are also great. They have a nice peekaboo window that is mesh and has for added airflow and has magnets in it. However, it does not have anything to keep them open. So if you're pushing it in the wind, it will blow shut. It does have a really nice canopy extension here, which Zoe is just known for. Their strollers are made for napping on the go. Just look at how impressive this canopy is. Now, the only mesh is going to be found in the peekaboo window, but it is so easy to extend and then comes back up, and it's a really nice canopy just on its own. It also is UPF 50+, which is great on strollers. Okay, so let's move down to the seat back. Now, because of how compact the stroller is when folded, the seat back is not as tall. So be sure to note that, because if that's something that's really important to you, you may want to look at the Zoe Tour or another travel stroller. Comment below. I'm happy to give you some recommendations. But I will say I have been really impressed with the fact that even though it's not the tallest, my tall toddler can still lay down in the stroller. Yes, her head comes up a little bit, but the seats are sturdy and there's nothing up here blocking her head from going over a little bit. I mean, the yo-yo's that way too. So it's probably on par with that actually, but more upright. It is not no rethread, but it does have these nice straps, and I am so impressed with their buckles. They're so easy. It's not hard at all to adjust and move them back and forth, and they pop on so nicely. And then it does have an adjustable footrest built into the stroller, which, as you know, if you're watching any of my other travel videos, a lot of travel strollers do not have that built in, which is so nice. And you can adjust it one-handed, which is great when you're holding a child. It also has a lower footrest, which is currently what both of my kids are using, and that is great. It's probably, I mean, because of where this falls, it's not out like the most, but it's not bad. It really has been a good footrest. You'll see in some of the cuts here, my friend and I went and tested this stroller, and she used it with her 15-month-old, and he was using the adjustable footrest, and it was perfect for him. He was so comfortable. It was great. The bumper bar opens here. Now, I have found that the bumper bar it opens like that, so you can easily get your child in and out. I have found that sometimes it doesn't click in, like you kind of have to play with it to get it to click in, but it always does click in. And they have a snack tray, which you can purchase separately, that I love, so I will show you that right now. So you just take the leather bumper bar off, and you can put the snack tray on super easily here. I love the Zoe snack trays. They do hold most cups, and it's such a nice feature. It also opens so easily. I even feel like it snaps in easier. I don't know. The bumper bar still does a really good job, but the snack tray is just So nice, and honestly an essential when you're traveling on the go. Now the seat of the Traveler can hold up to 45 pounds, and it does have a really nice recline. Like I said, this stroller was made to nap on the go. So you can see here it's almost flat, and then with that canopy extension and that footrest, you're definitely gonna be able to have a child nap in this stroller. Now they say you can use the stroller starting with a 3-month-old. However, I actually currently have a 3-month-old, and I will say it probably will be a little bit better for her the closer we get to 6 months, even 4 or 5 months. I think it'll be great. Now something you may be wondering is if this stroller is compatible with car seats, and it is not. This stroller, the biggest plug for it is it fits in the overhead bin of an airplane, it's lightweight, and it is affordable. The Zoe Tour is probably gonna be the option you're gonna wanna look at if you're looking for a stroller compatible with a car seat. Now moving to push, this stroller is made for busy airports and city streets, and it does great in those areas. However, also keep in mind, this is not an all-terrain stroller. We ask a lot from our strollers, and there really isn't one that's one size fits all. This stroller is going to do great for going to parks, in and out of your trunk. I was talking to a mom the other day who had the Duna and was looking for a stroller to go up to the next size that was really compact. This would be a great option for her. Honestly, it's going to be probably on par with the Duna. So that's something to keep in mind. It doesn't have a ton of suspension, it doesn't have big all-terrain wheels, but with that you get a really compact stroller, which I'll show you in just a little bit. Another thing I want to show you is the brake. I actually was so excited about the brake on the Traveler because it is a 1-foot, super easy, flip-flop friendly brake, and I love it. I mean, the brake is one of the best features next to the fold and the canopy. Okay, there's a lot of great features. Okay, so the other thing I will say is storage. Now this stroller has a few options, right? It has an included parent cup holder, which does hold the Stanley, and obviously because this is a single stroller, it fits through all doors with the cup holder on. It also has this nice little pocket back here that's Velcro that I use for my cell phone, and then it has a storage basket. Now I have the medium-sized Dagny Dover Indy diaper bag, and I'm able to put it in, but barely. Like, it barely fits. The basket can hold 10 pounds, which is actually similar to all of its competitors almost in the travel compact stroller market. I mean, with the exception of the Bugaboo, almost all travel strollers hold around that 10, 11 pound weight limit. However, it's not the easiest to access. If you're looking for additional storage, you can purchase the parent organizer from Zoe. However, I will say, because of how the canopy is, it's not the easiest to access. So I would keep my drinks in the cup holder, because you can see here it kind of blocks it a little bit, but you can still use it for your cell phone or a child water bottle, snack cup, things like that. And it does give you a little bit more storage, and you'll see it does fold with it on, which is nice. So let me show you how to fold it. Something that I was so impressed with is it has a one-handed easy fold. Now, when you get it out of the box, you're gonna need to play with it. And as someone who tests strollers all the time, I almost always have a learning curve on the folds of every stroller I try. And once you figure out this one, you're gonna be so happy with it. So it's one button, you just push, and then you kind of just fold it up like this, and it locks into place. So it does stand on its own, as you can see here, and it's even windy today and it's still standing there. You can carry it with the bumper bar. One of the things I found myself missing was a carrying strap. However, I did look on the website last night, and Zoe has already thought of that, and for $10 you can get a carrying strap for this stroller. If you plan on traveling with this stroller, especially by yourself, you may want to look at getting that, because it's a lot to carry your toddler and all your toddler's things through an airport without a carrying strap. So that's something to be sure to check out. And then to open the stroller, it's super easy and cool. So you pick it up by the handle, there's a button here, and you might have to push it in a little bit. Did you see that? Now, it took me a little bit to get there. So if you get it and you're like, wait, mine doesn't do that, it will, and it can. It's so cool. One thing I will say is the seat kind of like bubbles up a little bit, so I just push it down. It doesn't always do that, but sometimes it does. So that's how you open it. So easy, so cool. If you have let's say for example, it's not opening perfectly, you can like put your foot down here on the bottom and like pop it. You want it to click right here. See how that kind of clicked in? And then it's good. So even if you don't get the open perfect, it still is just so smooth. So who's the stroller best for? The Zoe Traveler is great for families who are looking for compact, lightweight, only 13 pounds, and fits in the overhead bin of an airplane. It still has so many of the nice features that you look for on its competitors at a more budget-friendly price point. If you do plan on purchasing the stroller, be sure to shop through the link below because you save $15, and you can get the limited Earth Day edition of the stroller, which comes in River, as you see here, Midnight, and Clay. Thank you so much for watching.